Be yourself. It's all about authenticity. Therapy is now in session. Therapy is now in session. Matter of fact, hit that drop for me, man, one time. Not that one, but it's cool. We're going to go with this one. Oh, God. Hey, let's get some volume on that shit, too. Matter of fact, D. Foss is in the building, goddamn me. Hey, Less is More podcast. Obviously, with your humble servant, I am D. Foss. How lovely for y'all to be joining us tonight on this lovely evening as you pre-gaming for the pre-game, and then you go out to Ace of Diamonds or wherever y'all going tonight, man, or your sneaky link. Shout out to the unfaithful women out there. To my left of me is my guy CK. CK, what's happening?
What's up, y'all?
Hey, man, this is a good dude right here to my left.
CK.
CK in the building. And to my right, man, hey, they call you the Reason.
Best believe that, man. You know what I'm saying? Tired of Reason, baby.
The Reason.
Tyler Reason is in the building to my right, you know what I'm saying? And then my boy, hey, D Stone in the building tonight.
Come on,
What's up, everybody?
Man,
What's up,
talk to
man?
that nigga, man.
Yeah.
D Stone in the building. Hey, he doing this podcast for food. If he shows you his shirt, you know what I'm saying? He's doing this shit for
Hey,
food.
dog, this is my
podcast for
homegirl album. You know, We'll Rap for Food, Actor the Great. You know,
Oh, for real?
Actor the Great.
That sound like some Sia from like the internet type shit. It's like some like wavy kind of neo soul, Shea Butter Twitter kind of shit.
Okay,
she's
Shea
a
Butter
hardcore
Twitter.
rapper.
Oh, she's a hardcore rapper. She's young and made.
Hey, Vegas Cypher. She just did a Vegas Cypher in Vegas not too long ago. So,
Oh, word up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tight, right?
Oh, that shit is dope as fuck. Hey, shout out to her, man. Hey,
Actor the Great.
that's real nigga shit right
What's
there,
up?
man. But again, man, appreciate y'all for joining me tonight, man. Appreciate y'all for viewing. You know what I'm saying? We are live right now in the building. You know, just a couple things that we do want to tackle today. Obviously, we're going to be talking about a little bit of NFL because the NFL is back, obviously. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into that a little bit. We're going to talk about P.J. Washington and what's shorty name? Brittney Renner, I believe.
Oh, boy.
The light-skinned dog herself. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about how him and his comrade, LaMelo Ball, they kind of like the same, similar kind of situation. So we're going to touch on that a little bit, too. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
hope they both don't get set up for the same alley-oop. You know what I'm saying?
hey, I see what you did there. I wish I had like a voodoo, you know, but we'll give you one more time. Fuck, we'll throw a horn in that bitch too. I ain't mad at you at all, man. But real quickly, man, what I did want to talk about though off the gate, spot him, got him. They spot him and they got his ass coming out the club in Miami. Matter of fact, this was Thursday, I believe. He was shot 5 times coming out of recording studio, and he got hit 5 times. And you know, I hate to crack jokes. Number one, I'm only cracking jokes because he's healthy, he's in stable condition. Because in that song, Beatbox, you know what he was known for, or whatever. And there's actually a lyric in there where he says, "In Miami with my motherfucking heat, Obviously, he didn't have the heat with him coming out there.
Wasn't ready.
Miami, he was not fucking ready. That's just crazy, man. But shout out to him, man. You know, and he is in.
Glad he okay.
Yeah, for shit show, man. You know what I mean? Clap it up for that nigga, man. That nigga is all of 4'11", and I thought 5 would have blew his ass away. I love the whole time.
Better on that, bro.
For shit show. And then in St. Louis, man, that's where I hail from, by the way. Hey, representing 314 all day to show me state.
The Lou.
Oh, God.
Lou, baby.
Not East St. Louis, but you know what I'm saying. You know, it's all good. But yeah, man, we on the other side of the water. 6 women was shot. Either Wednesday night or Thursday night, man. 6 women was shot, 2 fatally wounded, man. And you know, it's wild, man, because that's part of why I got up out of St. Louis whole time. It's just too much. You know what I mean? Especially, and people get too complacent, too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like one of the topics that we will delve into, which is how black folks have to we got to be better, man, for real.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be a different kind of nigga to shoot women, number
I'm
one.
trying to tell you.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Ty, matter of fact, you from Arkansas. You home with the Razorbacks, and they go down to Arkansas too, matter of fact, don't it?
Yeah, man. You know, down in that dirty South, man, down by the Texarkana, Louisiana border, man. A place called Waldo, Arkansas, a.k.a. Doughtown. Shouts out to Doughtown, man. We definitely country down there, you know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, what the hell is that?
You can't even find it. You can't even find it on the map, man. So we so deep in the country on them dirty, muddy roads, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, we got to do better, man, as black people, man. We got to get stronger, but we got to do better, especially towards women, man. I always say black women having it real tough right now. So, I mean, they've been having it tough for a long time, but we got to protect our queens, man. And regardless of what they put us through and what we put them through, man, we got to do better, man.
Definitely.
You know, I think it starts with us, man, because women always talk about not necessarily being subservient, but submissive, so long as that, you know, we're leading the right way. And I think part of that is not playing them, not duping them, not lying to them, not leaving them dubious. You know, you're being completely honest and transparent, treating them right. Because I was raised up, you know, I'm from the cloth. I was born in 91. I got the tattoo. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you treat women like gems. You know what I mean? Because they ultimately bring motherfuckers into the world. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think people really grasp just how important, you know what I'm saying, of a piece that they are to this puzzle. You know what I'm saying? That's called life. But one thing, and so we'll touch on that in just a little bit here. Another thing that we did want to touch on, man, that I wanted to touch on was Certified Lover Boy by Drake. You know what I'm saying? You know, since we talking about P.J. Washington, LaMelo Ball, and these purported rumors of, that's a great fucking word, by the way. Hey,
amazing word. Okay,
what you talking about?
Purported. What you said? Purported. Yes, add it to mine.
Yeah. Let me get my vocab.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
Nigga, I thought I was smart.
Okay. And I ain't smart, I just know a couple words, man. But speaking of kids and shit like that, obviously, you know, it's a whole bunch of pregnant women on the front of his cover art and whatnot. And how do y'all feel about, we'll start with you, CK, man. We'll just go down the line here. How did you feel about Certified Lover Boy?
So I've actually only listened to like one song, but the feedback that I've gotten from it, I think is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? But I just think Drake is like a fuckboy at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So
you think he's a fuckboy to this day?
Absolutely.
Damn.
Absolutely.
But wait. Because Drake came into the game in 2009, roughly, and he was one of the safest niggas until Chance the Rapper came, right? He was like the nice guy. Take Care was a nice album.
Take Care was my album.
Take
Care was my album.
That's definitely top 3 for me in his discography. I think one album that aged extremely well, I think everybody could attest to it, is If You're Reading This, It's Too Late.
It's too late. Yep.
That motherfucker came out in 2015. And I was running through the 6
with my walls.
That album was hard. That shit aged great.
Yeah.
You know, Views didn't age that well for me. I don't think that Scorpion, it's some bangers on that bitch in Scorpion.
Yeah.
I fuck with that Jaded record because I am jaded. Hi, ladies. How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? I don't need, you feel me? I'm a little jaded. But
straight to the point.
Straight to the fucking point. But getting back to the task at hand, I think Certified Lover Boy, you only heard one joint. You know what I mean? So we finna move off of what the fuck you
right. No, we should. Because I don't know shit about it.
You good. But Ty, since you light skinned, man, you from the South, man. I know you heard that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I listened to a couple tracks, man, on it and skimmed through it on Pandora or whatever, man. And, you know, like you said, man, Drake make good music, man. I mean, hell, he been in the game for a while too. You know what I'm saying? So it's about the for me, as far as the hip hop, and I just look for that longevity, man. Who can continue to constantly put out albums? You know what I'm saying? Put out good quality
Wayne.
music.
I like to let the hype die down first.
Yeah, that's
engage with it.
And, and it's funny you say that, CK, because I'm on some shit like I let everybody else rock it or listen to it, and then I.
Because it's in my face too much. I don't want to feel like I'm obligated now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah,
but go ahead.
That's how I feel about it. But no, he's Drake made good music, man. Whether he writes it or not or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I fuck with it.
Are there any standout records for you?
Not really, because like CK, I'm like CK, man. I haven't really got a chance to really listen to the whole album.
I haven't listened to Donda.
Yeah, I haven't even started on that, and that's crazy. So. Yeah, that's just my take on it. So
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Donda was trash.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit was hot.
I got creeped out. Trash. It's like they had like a little snippet of him on the his little show, whatever, and I was just like, nah, it's not for me. Not for me. Not yet.
I'm not rolling with that shit. I think that nigga ain't been the same since 808 and Heartbreaks.
Yeah.
Really since his mom died. Shout out to Donda, of course, but obviously the loss of your mom can really fuck with you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it can put you in a different headspace, man.
Yeah, and then you dating a fucking Kardashian.
So you started dating a Kardashian.
And let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck for all you Kardashian stands out there. Let me be the first nigga to tell you. Let me be the first. Hold on.
Here we go.
I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. Them hoes been appropriating culture, nigga, for years. Just because you fuck black men don't make a part of the fucking culture. I'm just saying that shit. I don't give a fuck,
black.
Man.
Well, they came up off
because she came from fucking OJ.
That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm. Hey, and this shit ain't fucking purported neither, nigga. This shit is facts. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you talking about?
Well, they took that dick hustle and ran with it, man.
Hey, they really did, though.
Man.
But you know what's crazy is, though, man, I remember I was watching an episode of the Kardashians. This is actually a pretty funny side topic. And then we're going to get back on the certified because we still need to get my nigga D-Stone opinion on that bitch. My bad. We ain't forgot about you, my nigga. I was watching the episode of the Kardashians, bro, and these hoes, Kim really said verbatim, we need more male energy in the crib. Now, I believe that these hoes are witches in a coven. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that.
I mean, Halloween right around the corner. So you might want to go here too.
If you look at Reggie Bush, when he got through dating her, he was injured for the rest of his life. Chris Humphries, who the fuck was Chris after that? Look at Lamar Odom after he dated fucking Chloe. Look at Tristan fucking Thompson averaging 4 and 3 when he got through fucking dating Chloe. I mean, and you know what? MGK is dating Courtney, right?
Yeah, he got one of them things.
Courtney bad on the low.
Yeah,
but the thing is, though, when the last time that nigga put out a motherfucking single?
He been in more beef than motherfucking making more music. You know what I'm saying?
Curious to see what happens to this nigga.
Yeah, you know, old boy just jumped at him. Conor McGregor, right? Conor McGregor.
No, that's
he almost snuffed that nigga at the match.
She's dating what's his name, Travis Porter.
There you go.
Yeah, or Travis Parker.
Same shit.
Yeah, the dude got in there.
Yeah, Travis Porter's from them niggas that they had their run in 2010 on Travis Porter. That's pretty funny.
I love Travis Porter.
100%, man. But my fault, D-Stone, man. Certified Lover Boy, man. What's your take? Did you have any standout records for you, my brother?
I didn't really have too much of a take on it, honestly. I mean, I saw the controversy with the whole like pregnant bellies and all the multiple women, everybody like kind of like, you know, like jocking off and making memes. I honestly only listen to like 1 or 2 songs as well, so I don't really have too much of a big input on it as well. Yeah. I didn't listen to Donda. I didn't listen to none of that. Like I let the hype die down as well before I kind of check it out.
Right.
You know, that's the thing, man. It leads to a bigger point, which is, you know, in a world of consumerism, you know, we have the oracle is sitting in our hands, and that's called a phone.
Right.
How many times, honestly, do you use your phone as a laptop in lieu of an actual phone? Man. I think if you waited to, my shit is a laptop first. And I think our whole lives, if you ever take a chick phone from her, take a nigga phone, he gonna be like, come on, man, give me my motherfucking phone back. Man. Take a chick phone from a nigga, that broad is finna get on her straight. What's her name? Felix Jones?
Oh, yeah.
Allison Felix? There you go. Bro, I'm telling you, she's gonna hawk you motherfucking down. But I think, you know, it's crazy, man, that it's so much music out there, too. And especially in this microwave era, like, if you even look at Donda and Drake, that shit's a hot topic for 2 fucking weeks, and we off of it.
Next.
That's it.
What I'm saying.
Next.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
always like that, too.
Whereas, because I come from the school of a nigga dropping an album once a year, and you sit with that record, A-side, B-side, until the next fucking year, the ensuing year.
1 or 2
drop.
years. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This is why you talk about longevity.
Longevity, baby.
You look at niggas like LL, a nigga got like 13 albums now.
And you can still put that shit in, and if you ain't heard it in a while, and something like a phenomenon, come on, you just light up like a lamp.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think they went over a lot of these motherfuckers' heads over there. That's a hard record, but you know
what I'm saying?
And then you look at niggas like Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Go.
100. So is Wayne, speaking of that, is he in y'all top 5 all-time rappers?
I would definitely say so.
I could put him in the top 5.
For sure.
Top 5? What about you? I know you a Scarface head ass nigga.
Yeah, I'm a Scarface.
I fuck with Scarface though. Shout out to fucking Scarface.
And I hope he get better, man. You know, he just had that kidney transplant.
100%.
His son just gave him a new kidney, so shouts out to his son.
Shout out to that.
You know, it hurt me when I saw Scarface with that, you know, that double, that he had COVID twice. I think he had it twice, bro.
Yeah, he had it way back in March and it didn't last that long.
Kidneys failed. He was going through it, and I was hurting for him because I'm a big ghetto boy, but I'm a big Scarface fan, man. His music has inspired and helped me through a lot of shit, you know, especially the military, like going through basic training and all that. You got to be tough-minded for that. So, but yeah, man, shouts out to Scarface. But yeah, man, Scarface is in my top 5 definitely.
But it's Wayne.
Ooh, man, that's tough, man.
Because
you know, he kind of is like outside of my generation to say.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, I got Biggie Pac. You got Biggie Pac, Face.
Hey man, you got niggas that saying Pac ain't in their top 10, bro.
Yeah.
You know, everybody entitled to it, but they smoking, bro.
What they smoking?
Well, I'll tell you what. If you don't want to put Pac and Biggie in there, let's put them over. Like, you know how? Let's put them over here as legendary status. Okay?
Right.
Like if you say if you drew up a NCAA bracket,
okay,
right? You put these motherfuckers over here at the top. You don't even put them in the bracket. You know what I'm saying? They just legendary.
So he's over there with Andre 3000 and Jay.
Yeah.
Is Nas over there too?
Yeah, you gotta put Nas over there.
Is Eminem over there too?
Yeah, but you know who slept? Yeah, I mean, but you know who slept on? Jada Kiss, man. Jada Kiss is slept on.
He's not a legend though. I think
not yet.
What he's did for the culture is sensational with him and the Locks and Chic and goddamn, who's the other cat from the Locks, man?
Styles, Pete. Styles.
Thank you,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
nigga Styles. I get high,
Styles.
goddamn.
Shout out to
Hey,
Styles, man.
that's
I
my
like
nigga,
Styles.
man. Hey, and shout out to that versus. That was legendary between Dipset and the Locks.
Yeah, man.
Even though Cam ain't want to be there. And speaking of motherfucking verses, shout out to my nigga Nelly from St. Louis. Hey, that nigga, he shot his shot. That nigga saw Ashanti in that motherfucker. That nigga walked right across dude and went straight to her lame ass. And
he went for that layup, boy. He
Hey.
went for a night. Hit the left-handed layup at
Not the
that.
alley oop.
on God, nigga. I think hopefully he dunked that motherfucker on because Ashanti's been looking sensational.
Shanti is
Can't
sexy.
believe she ain't been wiped up yet. It's just amazing, bro.
Hey, but you
then
know
again,
what?
You never know, man.
The brighter the picture, the darker the contrast, bro.
That's a good way of saying it, man.
100%. You know what I'm saying? Shit, everybody fucked up out here. It's a lot of spiritual warfare going on, man. I think that's why.
Oh yeah.
Especially with like in the midst of COVID, man. It's really showing niggas. It's unveiling a lot to people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially within themselves, because it always starts at home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, but I think it's a blessing in disguise. I think God kind of set everybody down and was like, hey, I need you niggas. Y'all niggas is moving too fucking fast.
Figure it out.
Let me sit your ass down real quick. You know what I mean? Hence the pandemic and the shit that just happened with the hurricanes and whatnot.
Hurricane Ida, yeah.
What's it called?
Hurricane Ida.
Oh, God, on Ida.
Yeah.
How many Idas do you
Ida.
know?
I don't know too. I
On
don't know
rider
none
and
at
all.
all.
I don't want to know no damn
Damn,
item.
Idas ain't no damn joke, boy. Shit.
100%. That shit crazy, man. So a topic, man, that we said that we was going to tackle at the fruition of the podcast with this PJ Washington, Brittney Renner, LaMelo Ball, Anna Montana situation. Are y'all familiar, CK and D Stone?
Nope.
So PJ Washington is a young cat. He plays in the NBA. He plays for the Charlotte Hornets, right? And are y'all familiar with Brittney Renner?
I am.
Brittney Renner she's this generation's superhead who basically who came out with a tell-all book about niggas that she's clipped. You know what I'm saying? Most notably, you know what I mean, like a little Uzi. You know what I'm saying? And how she said yeast infections, some other wild shit. With no shame, though.
You just wrote a book about it, like
Yeah, no shame. You know, she got famous for basically, she played soccer in college. And she got famous on Instagram basically for just being in some next to
Mess.
nothing, showing ass and kicking the ball through the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Fast forward, I think that PJ was shooting at her when he was like 18, right? So she ends up coming to this nigga games at Kentucky. And you got to think, if I'm 19 years old at Kentucky, this is probably the baddest chick I've ever had on my motherfucking team. And she's coming to my game. I'm telling my teammates, they probably gassing me up. You know, they young, green, goofy. Because these younger niggas today, they ain't cut from the same cloth
say no
as
substance.
niggas was. You know what I'm saying? So these niggas are a lot softer in my motherfucking opinion. My most humble opinion. I'm sure some of y'all niggas can fight. That's cool. But my point is that, you know, I was raised up from the school of, you know, that's regular. You ain't supposed to, you know what I mean? You're supposed to line them up, knock them down. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry. And I always tell women, too. I always tell, hey, hold on, nigga. Y'all niggas got me fucked up. Hold on, let me tell y'all ladies something, man. If women was dudes, y'all would do the same shit, if not more.
The thing is, women do it.
100%.
but they do it more secretly, more privately.
yeah.
Like,
No, they play the victim.
okay.
They don't hold themselves accountable like niggas do. If a nigga fucked up, hey, man, I fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the most part, it's some fuck niggas out here now.
Right.
Let's not get it twisted. But I think that because Brittney Renner's my age, she's finna be 30. This nigga's 21. She picked this nigga. She picked that. She said that's the mark.
She was a scout.
100%. She scout better than the scouts from fucking
For
Kentucky.
real. What?
So then she says, and granted, she picked this nigga out and she said, that's the one, right? And for me, I'm never gonna knock a chick for their hustle. If you find a simp that's gonna go, you can get that bag out of them. Man, that's the game.
Right.
Is it morally, you know, in terms of ethos and, you know what I'm saying, shit like that? Is that morally, where does that stand in your moral compass? That's subjective.
Yeah.
But I'm built on codes and rules, you know what I'm saying, and the right found the brick. So that's fucked up, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion. But at the same time, she gonna have to do, she did what the fuck she did. And she even had like clips on social media saying like how athletes was marks and shit like that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Exposing.
'Cause I
Yeah.
really didn't know who she was until when I saw that clip. I was like, that's fucking crazy.
So if I'm PJ Tucker, if I'm his man and I'm not just a yes man, or if I'm one of his OGs and I see Brittney Renner on his bumper, I'm letting the nigga know, bro, she's a hoe.
You understand?
You gotta know she trying to get you for that bag. The chick that's dating Bo. Y'all know that chick that's dating Bo, that ugly ass 7'6" nigga.
He about what, 8'9"?
Man, that nigga look like that nigga.
Oh, about tall as hell.
That nigga's a struck match, nigga. I'm telling you.
Oh man, not a struck match,
Bro. And I'm telling you, bro, he tried to send her back for like 5 bands, and you know, she dissed that shit and was like, nah, I'm not in it for the money. All right, I see you trying to play the game. And
The number was low. That's all.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that hypergamy, man, is a real thing, or hypergamy, however the fuck you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I think that within the black community, dog, we gotta stop doing that shit to one. We gotta stop, because ultimately, because what it comes down to, Brittney Renner was not letting this nigga see the child originally, right?
See, that's the crazy part.
When black women do that shit, because as many ain't shit fathers it is in the world, it's a lot of niggas that want to be fathers.
Very true.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But nothing worse than a woman scorn. And I'm not here to land-based women. I'm just simply, we're talking about the game. And I'm not saying that men aren't beyond reproach, because they should be held. Yeah, I mean, they're not getting any type of amnesty or clemency for their actions. It takes two to tango all the time. You know what I'm saying? But it's not about Brittney. It's not about PJ. It's about whatever the fuck that kid's name is. It's because a kid is a blank canvas. What you paint that nigga with, it's either gonna be some splatter painting shit when he's an adult, or it's gonna be a fucking Monet.
Okay.
And within the fucking black community, it's a lot of fucking splatter paintings out here. That's why motherfuckers, especially with the advancement of technology, social media and shit like that, where I think that hinders people's social skills. Anyway, we talked about this on a prior podcast. It's like, it's fucking people's social skills up.
Yeah.
So people don't know how to fucking properly communicate. In any successful relationship, communication is key. Am I often saying that?
Very true. You're not learning anything at home. You're learning everything that you see on social media.
And I think that parents are just giving their kids the tablet and just saying, hey, have a fucking blast. That's why I ain't got no fucking kids. Hey, D Stone, are your bills paid?
Yes, sir.
You got kids?
No, sir.
My nigga, the reason over here, are your bills paid?
In full.
Look,
Do you got kids?
Not a single one, bro.
My nigga Louis C.K., man.
bills stay paid. You know what I'm saying? No kids.
No kids, nigga. And I think that's so
I got
rare.
dogs, nigga. Okay.
Oh, God. Bitch, I'm a dog. No, I'm just playing. Oh, God.
Not you exposing yourself.
Oh, God, right. It's cool. I'm gonna fuck, man. It's my podcast. Goddamn, we out here kicking it.
Yeah.
But, you know, speaking of that, though, man, an interesting take, man, I heard about dogs. How women call niggas dogs. They say that this dude was making a point that how can women call niggas dogs when dogs are some of the most loyal motherfuckers to humans? So he was making a point that you may call me a dog, but I'm still loyal to you.
Right.
Then and then I add my own I sprinkle my little sauce in there and say, never lose a good man over a little bit of cheating. Obviously, I'm just talking shit.
I was like,
Well, that's that 80-20 rule, right?
That's the 80-20 rule. Oh, God, no, for real.
No,
you know what I'm
for
saying?
real,
But
yeah.
how do y'all feel, or where do y'all stand, man, you know, on cheating, man? And is that a deal breaker ultimately for y'all?
absolutely.
For real?
Yeah.
Is it a one and done situation?
One and done. One and done.
Why?
Because I've been cheated on, and every time it like
You cheated too. You
no.
light skin.
I've cheated once, and I was younger. However, I will say, like, you know what I'm saying, staying with somebody who cheated on me, it definitely didn't do anything. Like, I'm still just like on to the next situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So no,
About you,
definitely
bro?
not.
You know me, man. It runs deep with me, man, because I mean I'm older now. I done been on both sides of the coin. So I done been the one who cheated and been the one that got cheated on as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And that, man, you got to be able to give out them heartaches and accept them heartbreaks.
Yeah.
Man. You got to be able to take it and stomach. I think basically, you know, it's hard to stomach. You gotta have a still stomach, man. To accept it. You know what I'm saying? To get through it and all that shit, man. It's deep.
The game makes you a little callous, man.
Yeah.
When you get older, it's not as well. For me, it's not as bad. But when you're younger, you're gonna go through it. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
As you
it's
get
also
older,
how
you
you
tend
grow
not
up,
to not.
too.
As you get older, you tend not to give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got your shit together.
But this is the thing too, though, man. I will argue, man, on the antithesis side of that, and D Stone, we're gonna get to you, is that, you know, once you get older, man, you know all of these things, man. You know what I'm saying? You're a little bit more seasoned. You know what I'm saying? Then you say, hey, you know what? I accept this person for them flaws and all. You know what I'm saying? And then they cheat. That shit hurts too, though. It's like, man, I've been chilling this whole time, and I've been single. now I'm trying to, you know, be vulnerable and put my trust in somebody, and then for them to cheat. That's why I think that where I stand is today is it's one and done. And D Stone, are you a one and done kind of cat too?
Honestly, I'm not. I'm not a one and done person. I honestly feel like, you know, relationships are investments. You know what I'm saying? Like, very much so.
Yes, sir. Big time bomb right there.
Hashtag 80/20.
When it clues bomb.
Right.
Yeah, that was clean.
CK say hashtag 80/20. But no, I honestly feel like, you know, relationships are investments. I feel like, you know, when you find somebody, you meet somebody, y'all make an agreement to, you know, rock it out, stick it out, you know, that long-term goal. You know what I mean? Shit gonna happen. Ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like,
relationships or marriage? Like, would you consider it the same thing? Like,
yeah, I mean, definitely. Like, I mean, if you get in a relationship with somebody, I mean, you go from the dating stage, you're dating, and you're like, damn, I like dating you for so long, and then I want to be in a relationship now.
Wait, can you date multiple people?
Can you date? Yes, absolutely.
Does dating include intimacy with other people too?
Absolutely.
yes.
Okay, so is everybody made aware of that though? Because I think dating is subjective to people.
I think they should be made aware. I think it would be courteous of you to make them aware of it. I mean,
You don't have to, though.
You don't have to, but I think it'll be
ain't got
courtesy.
to.
It'll be a courtesy, you know, if you did.
Don't fucking got to.
Communicate
have
that
to.
shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh God, you ain't got to. But you know, I think because I know for me, man, I like to date within my own. I think that, you know, a major thing, like when I created this podcast, was like, you know, this is for us and by us. What I mean by that is, you know, this is tailored towards the black demographic. We try to tackle. I always fucked it up. We always try to tackle, man, taboo topics within the black community, right? And I think a part of that is communication. My last podcast was about mental health. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the areas of opportunity for the black culture as a whole. Yeah. I think that, because honestly, man, I remember it was an episode of the Boondocks, man, when Martin Luther King came back and that nigga was looking like, yo, what the fuck is going on? If that nigga came back in real life, I think he would have the same fucking reaction. I just think that we're all out of sorts. And I think to move forward, you have to know our past. A lot of people, we don't even know our heritage, where we fucking come from. You know what I'm saying? Because I think a lot of people here are aboriginals. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I always hear in the hood, oh yeah, man, my grandma, she was full-blood Cherokee. She was Blackfoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's from this tribe. She's from Turtle Island. This is all shit that was here. You know what I mean? Like, so it makes you think, because what you're taught in schools, they start us off in 1492. You know what I'm saying? They start us off with slavery.
May of 1492. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that gives, and they always, there's this popular saying, like, we ain't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And Christopher Columbus came here, who was a fucking Freemason. We'll talk about that later, you know what I mean? And CC is 33, numerology, highest writing, Scottish Rite Freemason. Listen, the rabbit hole runs deep. And this is what the fuck we here to do. But however, we'll get to that shit
That's
later.
too deep for him right now.
It is, it's too deep for him right now.
Research.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, man. We live in an era of information, but niggas much rather just hop on Twitter or Facebook instead of reading an online book.
There you go.
And we got the privilege of, we have audiobooks now, nigga.
There you go.
Like, as you're going to work in the morning or CPS, where the fuck you going, getting a restraining order, you know what I mean? Put some shit in, man, that's going to make you think, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love nothing more, because I'm a YouTube fiend. I love nothing more when you stumble upon, and that's an app too, when you stumble upon, you know, a channel, and it's just like some shit that's just blowing your motherfucking mind. And I think for a lot of people, man, people like to live in that ignorance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That, for them, that's bliss. But me, I'd much rather be uncomfortable knowing the truth.
Right.
Maybe
Right.
call me sick, if you will, but for me, that's healthy. And
Sometimes you got to rewire your brain.
You
know
do.
what I'm saying?
You do. You know what I'm saying? And I think that black folks as a culture, man, it's so hard to galvanize truths because we're so divided.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got white skin versus dark skin. You know what I'm saying? You got straight versus, you know what I'm saying, if you fluid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much shit that, in my opinion, I think the government, they're the major cog in this motherfucker, because it is divide and conquer. How is there so many motherfuckers here in this land of the free, but we live in a two bipartisan, you know what I'm saying, kind of system? Two, if you Democrat or Republic, you can't fit everybody, you know what I'm saying, and on the Republican side, and conversely, you can't fit everybody on the Democratic side. Everybody is different, everybody's complicated, we're all made up of certain things, you know what I'm saying? So we need to shed more light on, you know, motherfuckers who independent, you know what I'm saying, or that type of shit, man. But I digress. The point is, though, in the black community, man, we have to do better, man, with number one, supporting one another. In my opinion, you can't talk about Black Lives Matter when you look at all this crime going on in the hood. For me, if you're a real nigga, you ain't robbing niggas that don't got it in your hood.
Right.
You gonna be a Robin Hood. You gonna go to where motherfuckers got it and bring that shit back to the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my motherfucking opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I think that, how do y'all feel about the Black Lives Matter? And then what you look at, for instance, in St. Louis, where 6 women were shot. You know what I'm saying? This crime in Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is really going on?
Man, I'll make it quick in saying this, man. If you brought back all of our civil rights leaders, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they could just have a glance, our glance at what the hell we doing out here, man, they'll be disappointed as hell.
Yeah,
they'll be disappointed, motherfucker.
I agree.
And they'll take. I mean, they even ask Congress, hell, what the hell is going on here? Like, I mean, the shit that's going on nowadays, all the civil rights leaders, if they can see this shit now, man, they'll be horrified, bro. They'll be like, what the hell is this? And then I also think that, you know how we say, especially when we see some dramatic shit on, because everything's on social media, we got to do better. No, we gonna do better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to say we gonna do better. We're gonna do better instead of like we got to do better. Because everybody can post that.
But
we got to do better.
To that point, though, man, if you
do better.
If you want to see the change, niggas have to be the change.
Exactly.
Right.
And for me, you know how they say it starts at home?
Right.
It do. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why COVID sat our ass down. They said, hey, fix your shit you got going at home.
Yeah. I like that. I never thought about it like that.
That's what the fuck we need to do first. And then your neighbor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then the next hood over.
Right.
Then the next city over.
Yeah.
Because how the fuck do we only make up about 13% of the population as niggas, but in prisons it's over 50%. I think a lot of the alpha niggas, the real leaders, you know what I'm saying, are locked up where they dead. And I think if them niggas had more direction from the rip, if they had OGs and wasn't raised in a broken motherfucking home, you know what I'm saying, you got the Brittney Renners doing niggas like this or doing my nigga PJ like that. Yeah. If we didn't have that shit, man, because if you think about it, man, you talk about a separation of church and state, you never hear much. There hasn't been a Jesus Walks nigga since Kanye came out with one. That was the last record where niggas ever talked about God, and that record, it did numbers. Yeah. And he was scrutinized for that shit, though. Yeah. And I'm not the most religious person, but as I've gotten older, I'm definitely more spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because you have to understand there is a lot of spiritual warfare going on. You know what I mean? But I just think that, man, we just got to look. It starts with us first, man.
We want to be seen as a unit, but we, like, when you look deeper within our community, it's, like, broken.
It's so fucking broken.
Broken.
So what do you think is the first step that we could do, man, CK, man, that we could do as a people, man, to really band ourselves together?
Honestly, I wouldn't even know because there's so much work that needs to be done.
Right.
You know, like the ties that have been broken between, you know, just different communities within ourselves and then, you know, the black on black crime. And then, you know, you're saying like you want your own freedom, but then you're still like looking forward to my, you know what I'm saying, a black gay person. You just like, no, you don't deserve the same freedom, but I deserve, you know, my Black Life Matters. But at the same time, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So It's just like, it's broken. I don't necessarily know. Wouldn't even know where to start.
Let me just quickly speak on that, man. For me, man, I don't give a fuck what your sexual orientation is, bro. That's only one facet that makes up a human being, right? Orientation is only one fucking part. Man, bro, listen, man,
Can we come up with something else?
I've had, quote unquote, you know what I'm saying, gay friend, all that other type of shit, man. But at the same time, it's like, those have been some of the most solid people I've ever met. They extremely helpful, man. You know, they're people, my nigga.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think in the black community where men have to be macho, this macho machismo shit, we don't feel nothing. But really, niggas go through the fucking most.
Yep.
And a lot of niggas be truly fucked up. And then you create these soul ties with these women, man. You wonder why these women be fucked up.
You can't cry. You can't have no emotion. You got to be this particular way because that's what, you know what I'm saying, our daddies and granddaddies were. No.
It's the same thing in the Hispanic community, man, where you just don't talk about family shit. You don't talk to a therapist, you know what I'm saying? You keep all that shit in house. But really, it's hush, hush, shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
It's never been fucking healthy. You know what I'm saying? D Stone, man, what the fuck do you think that niggas need to do? You know what I'm saying? What's the first step that we could possibly take?
Honestly, I would say like transparency. Honestly, I feel like there's no transparency in like none of the black community. Like when it comes from finances, when it comes from mental health, when it comes to, you know, even how to even be a man. I mean, like you know, like you guys were saying, like, you know, we have so many leaders and people who are, you know, dead or in the grave or in the prisons or whatever things like that. But you know, they want us to be men. You know, everyone wants us to, you know, be strong and be a provider. But you know, are we being taught how to be a provider? Exactly. You know, is our parents and our fathers and our grandfathers teaching us how to provide? And Are they showing us that? Sometimes they can't because, they're getting, off by the police, or they're getting put in jail by the police, or they're getting put on child support by, our angry mothers, or, things like that. So, but these things are like, taught.
Then we go into the school system.
Then you go into the school systems, you know what I'm saying? So there's just no transparency as to like what to do and how to do it, because everybody, like y'all was saying earlier, everybody's like on a hush, hush, hush mode. It's like, why, when do you have the time to teach and to show and tell? Because we're visual. A lot of us are visual learners. We need to show and tell. We need to show me an example. Show me how to do it.
So to your point, when a parent hands their child a tablet, if we are visual learners, you know what I'm saying, to your point, if it's fuck shit that they're looking at, you know what I'm saying, like,
they're going to be on some fuck shit. Like, you know what I mean? The parent needs to be sitting down with their kids, showing them, like, okay, this is what you're going to do on the tab. You swipe up over here, you click on this app, and only this app only. You log on to here, you type these words in. Like, set some healthy parameters, some healthy boundaries for your kids. Just let them just go buck wild and free so they can get out your face, because you don't know how to deal with their, their autism, or you don't know how to deal with their anxious, their antsiness. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, it's a lot of like, just put it on the back burner. Thanks. Just here, get out my face.
Yep.
Like, it's like I got something bigger. I got bills I gotta pay for, but it's just
because they motherfucking tired, because we busting our ass for scraps.
That, and they grew up with us too. We all grew up together. We all grew up together. So it's just like, what I'm saying? I feel like more so now, that's when mental health is becoming more of a thing. Therapy is becoming more of a thing, and it's on us. But then also a lot of our parents are like the same age as us. You know what I'm saying? Or a few years younger. So,
but that's another thing too, is like, people are afraid to go to therapy and afraid to talk to somebody about their problems and things, because they was taught, growing up, don't be telling nobody about our business. What goes on in the house stays in the house.
Pride and ego.
So all that stuff gets bottled inside, and then it starts. It's that chemical reaction of those hormones that are not being released. It just causes
you 21 walking
outburst.
With 9-year-old trauma.
Man, come on, like, that's what I'm saying. Stuff you ain't hashed out with your family and your friends, your neighbors. You know what I mean? Your grandma.
You're not fucking lying, brother. A lot of shit that we haven't healed from, and we wonder why, we become so tempestuous. You know what I'm saying? Or impetuous in our motherfucking actions, or whimsical, or fickle. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers that grew up in broken homes got abandonment issues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit's never been fucking dealt with. We're not having those healthy conversations as adults with our parents. Like, hey, man, I was kind of fucked up about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and,
it's never too late.
It's never fucking too late.
But them uncles gone too, man. Them good neighborhood uncles and shit that look out for
neighborhood watch niggas.
Neighborhood watch people, man. You get your ass whooped. See, when I was growing up in Doughtown, man.
In 86.
The whole shit, 77.
Right, yeah, okay.
Man, hey, everybody in the neighborhood had permission to whoop your ass if you were doing something. Especially if you was if you was in somebody else's yard kicking it with their kids, or the whole neighborhood block of kids or whatever, and you did something wrong. Yeah, the neighborhood had permission to whoop your ass.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And now it's not even.
And then when you get home, your parents gonna whoop your ass, making your family look goofy.
And now it's so far from that. You get they'll call child support, child protective service on your ass. You touch somebody else's kid nowadays.
If you touch your own
dog and
motherfucking
shit,
kid,
man.
Your kid's gonna call for you. First, back then we'd be scared.
It's on social media. You getting canceled. You getting told what you can't do now. You know what I'm saying?
Let me kill a police dog. I'm getting 20 years. But
you definitely
if
shit.
a
You
white
life
folk,
for that shit.
somebody pop my ass though, that's in law enforcement, they get off scotch-free.
They gonna do 5.
Yep.
Manslaughter, 2,
5
3.
months.
They were scared.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You get more time killing them damn
5 months or 5 bills to bail out. Like,
so when you think about that, it makes you question, why would niggas ever want to? Why the fuck would we ever want to take ourselves out the game? We doing their job for them. It's strength in numbers.
We got to remember our importance, kings and queens. It started with us.
We are the key motherfucking species. We are the tip of the fucking spear.
Yep.
I really want people to understand that. Especially since I've been on like this, like if it's terms of business, if it's social, I'm going to my people first, bro. Always, I'm always get my people a first shake first. Yep. And like there's that thing of black folks overcharging motherfuckers and whatnot. My thing is this: hey, if you buy a $2,500 Louis V motherfucking sweatshirt, if a nigga is charging you $1,500 for a sweatshirt, buy the fucking sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Especially if that shit clean.
Damn, yeah.
Support a nigga
Support
business.
your people. Yep.
Keep it in the community, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, stop spending money, stop getting your money, taking your money and go spending it out, going overseas and spending the money overseas when you can be spending it with your community, like spending it with your people. Buy clothes from your people, buy, you know what I mean, food from your people. You got some people doing catering businesses these days.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nail techs these days, but y'all want to go to the nail techs down the street at the salon, at the shop. Your homegirl, she could do just as good of a job, if not better, for half the price.
and that's my thing too, man. It's just like I've seen an uptick, man. You know, girls that wigs, you know, nails,
Black businesses,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Black businesses, man. A lot of women out here getting it. They make you know, mason jars with pudding in them and shit like that. They doing a whole bunch of shit.
Strawberry shortcake.
Plain cheese, okay.
All of that shit is fucking dope, man. It's just like, why not monetize something that you good at? I just wish that people, man, we just gotta support one another, man. Like I implore y'all, man, that's listening, man. I don't know, I can't look at the comments right now live, but I'm telling you, man, like, bro, we have to support one another, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't mean to cut you off, D.
Yeah,
But you ever think about this, man? And, like when you think about, you really sit down and think about it, because I sit down and think about a lot of shit sometimes, man. When the economy gets rolling, and we get the black folks and these businesses, we get a little momentum going and shit.
Right.
Why is something always happens? SARS, coronavirus, economy, hurricane come through and fuck it all up, and it's like it kind of just pushes back, bro.
You look at our entire generation, we're like literally built off of trauma. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
So that could totally be a major asset as to why. You know what I'm
we
saying?
get a little traction and shit going. Economy, we got our, we got our little piece of the economy. We doing good. Black business is doing good. And then all of a sudden, something happens.
Everything is intentional. The government, everything that they do is intentional. They know exactly what it is that they're doing, but it's up to us to kind of like, you know what I'm saying, unite and be powerful.
Yeah. In Greek and Latin terms, man, govern and government. Govern means control, means the mind. The more you know. Thank you for that tidbit. Real quickly before we get the fuck out of here, man, because we only got a couple minutes left. And appreciate y'all motherfuckers for listening in and, you know what I'm saying, tuning in. Excuse my language. Like I said, this barbershop talk. This is how we talk in the fucking barbershop. You know what I'm saying? While I'm getting this fresh ass fade. You feel
what I'm
me?
saying?
If somebody's single and over 30, is that a red flag? We'll get everybody's take before we get out of here. Go ahead, D-Stone.
Single and over 30, is that a red flag?
With no kids and shit. You know
with no kids? No, I wouldn't say it's a red flag. Not at all.
I seen this post where this chick was like, "That's a big red flag."
Oh my god.
Not at all. He on top of his shit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sure he's probably financially stable. I'm sure he's probably mentally stable, or at least getting there.
Or he's just wrapping it the fuck up.
Or he's wrapping the fuck up, having a good ass time, enjoying life. You know what I mean? With no limitations, no, you know what I mean? Like, there ain't no rule book to this shit.
Do what the fuck you want. Like,
hey, the motherfucker responsible too. Hell, he or she could be responsible as fuck.
If she's single with no kids after 30, is that a red flag?
Shit, I mean, that's like a damn
unicorn.
Shit, what's above a unicorn?
A fairy, nigga.
That's a halo. You know what I'm saying?
A fairy.
Single over 30. I mean, it turns me on when I come across a woman up like that. But especially if she got her own business, or even just trying to make power moves too. Shit, that's what I'm talking about. Hit that Ric Flair shit on him. Woo!
One more time, man. What you think, man? Is that a red flag?
No, I feel like if that was a red flag, there's so many other fucking red flags that we got to pay attention to. So absolutely not. Like, do what you want.
Yeah, for real.
That's real shit. How I feel is, man, I think it's twofold. And I'm gonna get out of here with this, man. I think that if you're over 30, man, you don't have kids. For me, in my experience, either your shit is all the way together, or your shit just not busting like that.
And don't let nobody count you out.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? And I think that for men, though, you know what I'm saying, if you're over 30 with no kids, I think it's like either your shit not busting like that, or, you know.
They'll let that one go over your head.
Right. Or, you know, you just on your shit.
Right.
Everybody has a story. This is why you got to vet people, get to know them, man. Damn. Get to know them and shit like that.
Definitely
and that's a fact. And I think that in this instant gratification era, man, people want, you always see posts like, you know, within 3 days, it's like, are we together or not? You know what I'm saying? Like type shit. But good things take time. The slow burns are the best burns. You know, all those proverbial sayings and shit that is bars, all first verse. You know what I'm saying? PSA, shout out to Jay. And, you know, but with that being said, man, I think that we need to do this shit again.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? For shit show. This is why barbershop talk. This is why niggas can spend 3 hours, shit, all day in a shop. And you know what I'm saying? They go home and they bolds wives, concubine wives, whatever y'all want to, I mean, however y'all want to slice it. They be like, you know, what the fuck was y'all in there doing? And shit, we were just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we talking about shit that we want to chop it up about. You know what I mean? We don't want to hear about your dead work.
That's how I grew up.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But you know, man, with any good thing, if it's a good podcast, if it's a good, you know, work relationship, intimate, whatever the fuck it is, man, you know, sports, communication is key. And I think that in the black community, man, that's the motherfucking, that's the starting point. That's the catalyst. You learn how to communicate effectively with one another, man, and healthy. You know what I'm saying? In a healthy manner, man. But shout out to motherfucking D-Stone for coming through.
Yeah.
Shout out to the reason they call him Ty.
For sure, baby.
For shit
Go
show,
town.
man. And then my nigga Louis C.K., man. Appreciate
What's
y'all for
up?
coming through, man. You
Bless.
feel me? Drop when it clues bombs, as Charlamagne the guy would say, goddamn me.
Less is more, you heard?
Hey, less is more
Less is
podcast,
more.
y'all.
This is
man.
more of this motherfucker, man.
Yes,
We definitely do appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in. This is the first visual joint. That's why I try to be the cash cow for y'all, man. Try to be the bridge, man. And that is the Less is More podcast. And let me just tell you something, man. Therapy, man. This is therapy right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is
Sure.
where it starts. Therapy was in session, man, but we'll be out this hole. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, for listening, man. Appreciate the comments. Make sure you go to my page, Less is More podcast. Like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification button too. Ding, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Do that, man. Just support people, man. That's it. And I support you, man, always. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank y'all for joining me, man. And
Oh, yeah, appreciate you,
Bless.
D-Boss.
Wow.
Appreciate you, man.
the shit show, man. This is fun as fucking, man.
It starts with
Less
y'all.
is more, baby.
Okay, and we out. Good shit, fellas.